had a little conversation this morning about heaven and hell as states of the world, where the world is going through a state of sorrow or a state of happiness. The conversation how this is all in us. Whatever we see in the world outside, everything starts from the inside. And so sometimes we have inner conflicts and both try to find a space within. So how can we peace inside, create heaven inside, and so that heaven can be established outside. And so we can have this as a focus for today's silence. So let's find a peaceful place, a peaceful space outside of us and inside of us. Let's just imagine that there is a space within me where peace is always accessible. That I have a part that's always content. Where contentment is not based on external stimulation. Where contentment is connected to knowing who I am deep inside. That there is purity inside of me, island of innocence that has never been touched by any darkness. But it's an island that has been hidden. So how can I let that island of contentment and peace re-emerge inside? How can I allow myself to accept I am lovable as I am, deep inside, even if I made 1,000 mistakes. It's the peace inside that still has its space. Let me connect with that sense of purity. It's a sense of cleanliness. No opposition with my mistakes of the past. But it's a self-realization, a connection with who I really am, which is able to embrace my past and embrace the mistakes and melt them so that there is a shift inside to let in the light, to reconnect with the light inside. And when that light inside grows, it doesn't only remove the darkness inside, but it starts to shine that light out into the world. And I become pure power, power of benevolence. I reflect goodness into the world so that the world can recognize its roots of goodness. It's like a return journey to find ourselves, to rediscover who we really are as beautiful, peaceful beings. Sit with this in silence for a little while. So when we can imagine ourselves to sit in front of the source of goodness, however we see that source, but like a bright sun of eternal light, and I let that light come into my system, then it's easy for me to see myself in the roots of the tree of humanity. And all I have to do is to pass on the light to the rest of the world that needs it desperately. So when I'm sitting in the roots, I'm hidden from the world. I don't need to make an impression, or have a title, or be anything in particular. I just need to be the conduit and to pass on the light to the family of humanity, to all the animals in the animal kingdom,